Hello, and welcome to Archithings. In today's video, we're going to walk you through how to create a beautiful and functional potting shed for your garden. Whether you're a passionate gardener or just someone who enjoys spending time outdoors, a well-designed potting shed can be a game changer for your gardening experience. Before we dive into the details, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you don't miss out on any of our future home and garden design tips. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's get started on how you can transform your garden space with a potting shed that's not only practical but also adds aesthetic value to your backyard. From choosing the right location to decorating the interior, we'll cover everything you need to know. The first step in building your potting shed is selecting the perfect location. Ideally, you'll want a spot that's both accessible and functional. The shed should be close enough to your garden for convenience but also have enough space around it to allow for easy movement and storage. Consider the sun's position throughout the day. A shed that gets ample sunlight will help you work comfortably and can even support the growth of plants indoors. If possible, choose a spot that's sheltered from strong winds, but still well ventilated. Finally, think about how the shed will fit into your overall garden design. You want it to be an extension of your garden's aesthetic, not just a standalone structure. Aligning it with existing paths, plants, or seating areas can help create a cohesive outdoor space. Once you've selected the location, it's time to think about the size and layout of your shed. How much space do you need? This will depend on your gardening habits and storage needs. A small shed can work for light gardening tools, while a larger one can accommodate potting benches, compost bins, and even a small greenhouse. For the layout, plan for areas where you can store tools, pots, soil, and other materials. Designate specific zones for each function, such as a workspace for potting plants, shelves for supplies, and hooks for hanging tools. Keep it organized to avoid clutter. Also, consider adding windows and skylights to maximize natural light, especially if you'll be working on plant propagation or seeding inside the shed. A well-lit space is more inviting and functional, making your gardening tasks easier. Choosing the right materials for your potting shed is key to ensuring its longevity and aesthetic appeal. Wood is a popular choice for its natural look, but make sure to use weather-resistant wood, like cedar or redwood, which can withstand the elements better. For the roof, you can opt for traditional shingles, metal roofing, or even corrugated plastic panels. Each has its own pros and cons, so consider durability, appearance, and how well it matches the rest of your garden's design. Additionally, you can paint or stain your shed to protect the wood and enhance its appearance. A simple coat of paint can not only prolong the life of your shed but also give it a personal touch that complements your garden's color palette. Your potting shed will need a strong foundation to remain stable and durable over time. There are several options to choose from, including concrete slabs, gravel bases, or even paving stones. Each type provides a sturdy base, but consider your budget and the amount of time you want to invest in installation. The flooring inside the shed is just as important. Wood or rubber flooring can make it more comfortable to stand on for long periods, while a concrete floor is more durable and easy to clean. Decide on the best material based on how often and in what way you'll use the shed. Don't forget to elevate the foundation slightly if you're in a region prone to heavy rains. This prevents water damage and ensures that your potting shed remains dry and functional for years to come. Once your shed is built, it's time to organize. Start by installing shelves or cabinets for your pots, fertilizers, and other gardening supplies. Wall-mounted shelves save space and make it easy to find everything you need at a glance. Use hooks or pegboards to hang frequently used tools like trowels, pruners, and gloves. This keeps them within arm's reach while preventing them from cluttering your workspace. Vertical storage solutions maximize space in smaller sheds. For larger items like rakes, shovels, and watering cans, consider adding a storage rack or stand. A well-organized potting shed allows you to work more efficiently and keeps everything neatly in place. No potting shed is complete without a potting bench. This will be the heart of your workspace, where you can pot plants, propagate cuttings, and prep seedlings. Choose a sturdy table that's waist-high to avoid back strain, and add a waterproof surface for easy cleaning. Install small bins or compartments along the sides of the bench for storing soil, fertilizer, and other frequently used materials. You'll also want a nearby water source for easy plant care, or you could keep a watering can handy. If space allows, you can even add a small sink to your potting bench, making it easier to water plants and clean up without leaving the shed. This simple addition can make your shed much more practical and enjoyable to use. Proper lighting is essential for working in your potting shed, especially if you plan to do tasks during the early morning or late evening hours. Natural light is ideal, so adding windows or skylights can brighten up your workspace while also giving your plants a boost. For artificial lighting, consider using LED fixtures that are energy efficient and bright enough to illuminate the entire shed. A combination of overhead lights and task lighting will ensure you can see clearly while working on intricate gardening tasks. Ventilation is also important. Make sure there's enough airflow to keep the shed cool and prevent mold or mildew from forming, especially if you store soil or compost inside. A small fan or window that opens can make a big difference in maintaining a fresh environment. Once your potting shed is functional, it's time to add some personal touches. This is where you can really get creative and make the shed feel like an extension of your personality and garden style. Consider painting the walls a bright, cheerful color, or adding decorative elements like hanging baskets, garden signs, or string lights. You can also bring in some potted plants or even hanging plants to soften the space and make it feel more welcoming. A few small decorative touches can transform the potting shed into a cozy, inviting place where you enjoy spending time. Personalization is key to making your potting shed a space where you'll actually want to work and relax. After all, gardening is about more than just plants, it's about creating a space that brings you joy. Your potting shed can also be designed with sustainability in mind. Use reclaimed materials for construction, such as salvaged wood or recycled windows, to reduce your environmental impact. This also gives your shed a unique, rustic charm. Consider adding a rainwater collection system to your shed. This allows you to water your plants using natural resources, reducing your water consumption and making your gardening more eco-friendly. Additionally, you can incorporate composting into your potting shed design. Having a dedicated spot for composting nearby means you'll have easy access to nutrient-rich soil for your plants, while reducing waste in your garden. To get the most out of your potting shed, you'll want to design it for year-round use. Adding insulation can help regulate the temperature, keeping it cool in the summer and warm during colder months. This is especially useful if you live in a region with fluctuating weather. If your budget allows, consider adding a small heating system, such as a space heater or radiant floor heating, to make winter gardening tasks more comfortable. This will allow you to continue potting and prepping plants even in the colder months. In warmer climates, installing ventilation systems like ceiling fans or vents can help keep the shed cool, making it a pleasant space to work in all year round. This way, your potting shed becomes a true extension of your gardening routine, no matter the season. If you're working with limited space, maximizing storage becomes even more important. Vertical storage is one of the best solutions for small sheds. Install tall shelving units to make use of the height, and add hooks or racks for hanging tools and supplies. You can also use stackable bins or baskets to keep smaller items organized and accessible. Labeling containers helps you stay organized and makes it easier to find what you need quickly. Consider multifunctional furniture as well. For example, a potting bench with built-in storage underneath can save space while providing ample workspace and storage. In today's world, even gardening can benefit from technology. Consider installing solar-powered lights or motion sensor lighting in and around your potting shed for safety and energy efficiency. This way, you'll be able to work in the shed even after the sun goes down. If you enjoy keeping track of your garden's progress, you can set up a small digital station inside your shed, complete with a tablet or laptop. This can help you record plant care notes, track weather patterns, or even manage a smart irrigation system. Another useful tech addition could be a weather station or thermometer to monitor conditions inside the shed and adjust plant care accordingly. A few simple tech upgrades can make your gardening experience more efficient and enjoyable. While functionality is essential, aesthetics also matter. A potting shed should enhance the overall look of your garden. You can achieve this by adding landscaping around the shed, such as flower beds, small shrubs, or even a paved path leading up to the entrance. Consider adding window boxes filled with colorful flowers or herbs to soften the appearance of the shed and tie it into the surrounding garden. Hanging outdoor lights or lanterns can also make the shed feel more inviting, especially in the evening. You can also get creative with the shed's exterior by painting it in colors that complement your garden or giving it a rustic or cottage-style look. A beautiful potting shed can become a focal point in your garden and a source of pride. Lastly, don't forget about safety and security when designing your potting shed. A sturdy lock on the door will help protect your tools and supplies, especially if your shed is located away from your house. You may also want to install motion sensor lighting or a small security camera to deter potential intruders. Keeping the area well lit and secure will give you peace of mind. Safety inside the shed is just as important. Make sure the flooring is non-slip, and that sharp tools are stored safely out of reach of children or pets. And there you have it, everything you need to create a beautiful and functional potting shed for your garden. Whether you're starting from scratch or upgrading an existing structure, these tips will help you design a shed that's both practical and visually appealing. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Archithings. We post regular videos on home and garden design ideas to inspire your next project. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own potting shed ideas or experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.